Year 3, welcome back. Week 4, what are we doing? We are going to be looking at capturing some expression in the eyes that we're drawing. This will be the last week that we're going to work on eyes. So rather than just doing eyes staring blankly like we have been, we're going to try and capture some expression, some emotion, some feeling into the eyes that we're doing. So I'm going to give you some example eyes to draw. I'm going to give you one of the eyes and it will be showing some expression, some feeling, and then your job is going to be to draw the other eye. So if I give you the left eye to draw, your responsibility is going to be trying to draw the right eye that matches it. Remember, when we're talking about this, our eyes are never going to be perfectly symmetrical. Like I said last week, they're going to be like brothers or sisters, but they're not going to be like identical twins. They're never going to be perfectly the same. Our eyes aren't perfectly the same. But you need to think about how these two eyes match each other. You're going to have one eye that's drawn already and one eye that you're going to draw and copy. Remember, when you're doing this, you're going to have to flip it so that it's symmetrical. These eyes, they're going to have the tear duct on the inside and they would match each other like this. They're not copies of each other that way. They're symmetrical. So whatever is in the middle stays in the middle. Whatever is on the outside stays on the outside. This is actually probably the trickiest thing I'm going to ask you to try and do with drawing eyes. You can, if you want to, print off the eyes that I'm going to give you to look at, or you can just copy them straight from a computer, and if you wanted to, you could even try and draw both eyes. So in a moment, I'm going to show you all the different ways that you can do this, and I think that's it. Sounds good. All right, remember when you're doing this on your own that we are focusing on detail. We're using grey lead only, and I really want you to focus on trying to make those eyes look as similar and matching as you possibly can. The other really important thing, which I've spoken to a few of you about in the comments that I've left for you, is proportion. So proportion is basically when something is the right size in a drawing when we compare it to everything else. So if you were going to draw a tiny, teeny little iris and then a huge eyebrow, that would not be in proportion. So we want to make sure that everything is the right size in relationship to each other. So if you look at my eyes now, you can see that my iris fills most of my eye. Probably half of it, at least, I would think. So if you're drawing a teeny tiny iris and you can see lots and lots of white, do you think that's going to be in proportion? Probably not. So you need to think about that as well. I've said it to you before, but if it helps, grab a mirror and actually look at your eyes as well. When you're doing this week, I want you to try and do at least 2 expressions, 2 of the eyes. So I'm going to give you a list of 6 different eyes for you to copy and draw the other one. and you need to draw at least 2. You can draw all of them if you want to. I would love that, but at least 2. All right, good luck. See you next time.